Hello, my name's Simon Gould and I'm the owner of LifeVac Australia. I've been asked to make this short video to talk to you about some of the counterfeit devices that we're seeing coming into Australia. We get lots of questions about why counterfeits are different from the genuine device. The genuine LifeVac device, which I have here, has some design features and patented features that make it safe, and it's been tested and proven over time, now over 5,400 lives saved. In comparison, the counterfeit devices that are coming into Australia are not coming from a genuine manufacturer. They're coming from counterfeit uh, manufacturers in China. And I'll show you a couple of those and typical ones, and we'll compare those with the genuine LifeVac device. So the first one is a typical one, and really there's only a couple of factories in China that are producing these for everyone. The first one's labelled Airway Clear. They often have names that sound a bit like their rescue devices, but in reality they're not. And if you open it up, it looks a bit like a LifeVac. It's a copy of the American format of the LifeVac. But the first thing you're going to notice about the device is its physical size. This is the genuine LifeVac, and this is the counterfeit. You'll notice that the handle and the bellows assembly are much smaller on the counterfeit device, right? And the first problem with that is the volume of the bellows has been designed to create a particular negative pressure to remove airway obstructions. There is no design that has gone into the manufacture of these. It's made to look like our device, but there's no measurement. The second difference is the genuine device has a patented one-way valve assembly. You'll notice at the base you can't see anything through this hole because the one-way valve assembly is located hidden off to one side, and you can hear it rattle, right? And that means that no pressure can be created to force things down the airway in the patient. In some counterfeit devices, that one-way valve isn't even present. So it can just push things down the airway and make it worse, and probably kill or seriously injure someone. The counterfeit device has a plug in the centre. This is supposed to act like a one-way valve, but it doesn't. And if you notice in another example that I have here, which is typical of how we receive these when customers send them to us, the one-way valve has become dislodged inside the device. It's rattling around inside the device. It has no function whatsoever as a one-way valve. And as soon as you try and use this one with the supposed one-way valve in situ, it becomes dislodged, and so it's completely useless. Again, making it dangerous, causing injury or death. The next problem we see with the counterfeit devices is they only come with two masks. In Australia, the LifeVac is not supplied with two masks. It is supplied with a range of masks as per the TGA's requirements, so that you're not faced with a situation where the mask that you've got will not fit and seal on the patient you have. The other thing you find is that the whole purpose of the design of the LifeVac is so that this mask can fit tightly inside the device so that when you use it, it doesn't come dislodged. But as you can see, gentle finger pressure and it comes apart in action. So if you tried to use it on a real patient, it would just dislodge. Whereas the genuine LifeVac has a tapered fit, it has a clearance fit mask. When you jam that in, it fits tightly and it won't come out during operation, which means that you'll always be able to get suction and repeat that suction over time to remove obstructions. The other problem we see with these cheap copies is often the masks come in a deflated condition. This is completely useless, but there's no quality control on these. Whereas the LifeVac device comes with inflated masks that are all quality controlled. And they're designed to last the length of the use by date and even beyond without any problems. The second device that I'll show you is an even cheaper version. And again, these are often sold in bundles of 3. They're exactly the same as the Airway Clear that I showed you before. The masks are the same, the device is the same. It likely comes from the same Chinese factory. Now, you might be asking, if these devices, as you've explained, are dangerous and the one-way valves don't work, why does the TGA allow them to be sold in Australia? And that's a very good question. And it's a question we've been asking for the past 3 years. We've sent examples of these dangerous devices to the TGA and they've refused to examine them. The TGA hasn't been able, it's been ineffective in trying to stop these illegal devices. And really, in our experience, the TGA is at this level of medical device, has no interest in the safety of Australians. The only risk that they're interested in is risk to tax revenues. If LifeVac was a large manufacturer or a big pharmaceutical company, then the TGA would be interested in the safety of Australians. Because it's not, they don't really care. And so it's up to us to spread the message about the safety and danger aspects of these fake devices and warn the public that if they try and use them because they think they're getting some sort of bargain, they'll likely cause injury or death because they are not designed to work as an airway clearance device. We don't manufacture or buy any devices from Asia. No LifeVacs, genuine LifeVacs in the world are manufactured in Asia at all. They're only manufactured in the US by the designer and manufacturer and in the UK under license. We do not buy things from China and then mark them up for Australia. We only sell genuine LifeVac devices. And there are other videos and information on our website about how you distinguish a genuine device. We have particular markings. We have a QR code that is an internationally recognised QR code and for our product. And we have features that no other copy has. And so we'd ask you as a consumer to be very careful when you go searching for an airway clearance device. They often use our pictures and our claims to make them look as though, or even our name, to make them look as though that they're genuine. But they're dangerous counterfeits. And we've got to spread the message because the TGA won't.